Hello, fellow collectors, and welcome to Galick Toy Talk, episode number 3. John, how are you this week, buddy?
Good, man. Yourself?
Yeah, good. I noticed you haven't brought any toys to the toy table.
I was hoping to, but they didn't arrive today. I bought Super Boo,
Yep.
and then I also have Guts Berserker Armor, the new one, the Figma figure.
Yep.
And the Figma, Mafex Alien. But unfortunately, they didn't arrive.
Oh, okay.
Guaranteed, I'll probably go home and they're there, or
Yeah,
they come
waiting
tomorrow.
for you. Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Well, I didn't really have anything new this week, so I brought the Vegeta that I reviewed a few weeks ago, the Bun Presto one that I really liked. And since some of the stuff we were talking about is San Diego releases, I thought I'd break out some Turtles.
They are nice figures, these ones.
Yeah, that one I think is a KO from China.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I got that one from...
How could he do that to me?
Might have been Taiwan, actually. I'm pretty sure.
You can play with that one.
Fine, you can have the legit one.
Yeah.
I think it was, but honestly, it's...
No, it's a good... Do you have the set of those ones?
No, I just bought this one loose off eBay from Taiwan. That's what makes me think it was possibly a bootleg, but like it's hard to tell these days. Sometimes you get factory seconds.
Yeah.
But shall we just jump straight into toy news?
Yeah, there's been a fair bit this week.
Yeah.
Is it Comic-Con or is it...
San Diego Comic-Con.
And because I think there's also Wonderfest on as well at the moment.
I'm not familiar with
That's
Wonderfest.
in Japan, that all the Figma figures and stuff have been being shown. And
Okay,
yeah.
sweet.
So lots of toy news all around the world.
Yeah, sweet. Well, okay, well, we'll just jump straight into it then. So, New Legends. Okay, so they're doing New Mutants. Okay, New Mutants. So we're getting, the New Mutants is a single pack that's coming out, and it's going to be 3 different characters.
Yeah.
So I think it's Moonstone, I'm not sure if it's Wolfsbane, I know it's like a wolf-like character, and another character, but that's all going to come as...
it's one of those
as one pack, and they're all going to have the alternate accessories and heads and all that, so you can buy... If you only want one figure, you can buy the one, or you can buy 3 different ones, and that's going to be a Walgreens exclusive in the US. And then we've got the X Factor 2-pack, which is a new version of Havoc and Polaris. Yeah. So Polaris is the chick with green hair, Magneto's other daughter.
Yeah, nice.
So I've got one figure of her, and she's got like the headdress, and she's all in green.
Yeah.
So they're
a new sculpt.
It's gonna be like the X-Force version of her in her X-Force garb, which is really cool.
Yeah, that's
so I'm really excited for that. So that'll be a 2-pack. Them both in their classic 90s outfit. And like a really cool
some of those packs are doing, like, I've got some at home in stock of, like, got a Deadpool set and like a few other, like, some soldiers, ex-soldiers or ex-com soldiers and scientists or but yeah, they're real nice, like how they're starting to do their packaging now and their sets, it's sort of a box / blister because they're 2 packs or 3 packs, like, they're really nice.
The one I'm really excited for when it does come out, I don't think we've spoken about it, and I'm pretty sure they showed it at Toy Fair recently, or it got revealed just before San Diego, but it was like a 3-pack of like Jean Grey, Cyclops.
Yeah, that's right.
It's like the love triangle, and it comes with pretty much a miniaturized version of the 12-inch Marvel Legends Wolverine.
That's right, I know the pack,
Comes with all the same stuff, all the same accessories, except comes with bone claws. And then we get a new Jean Grey, which has 2 heads, I believe, and then we also get a Cyclops with the bomber jacket.
That's right.
And he's got the unmasked head as well, which is really, really good. I'm glad they're doing that. And it's amazing that they're doing that as a 3-pack. And then
it makes it easier to get this all together.
But back to what you were saying about box art, same thing again. It's like nice blue and yellow box art and really vibrant and stuff.
Yeah, like even if you want to keep them in the box, like they still look good to be displayed if you can have them. Open front sort of.
Well, that's right. Yeah. And we've got The Ghost Rider that we were looking at and the Squirrel Girl.
Yeah, Squirrel Girl I like.
Was it Cosmic Ghost Rider?
Cosmic Ghost Rider. I just don't like the wheel. Like, I mean, I'm a Ghost Rider fan, don't get me wrong. He's a hardcore dude. Like, I love original Ghost Rider. I'm just not one for itinerations of certain characters.
Yeah, see, I'm just not familiar with the source material.
That's why I just don't get into comic books so much, because I just don't, you know, I'm fine with change, but I just don't get sometimes why so many characters have so many itinerations and, you know, so many versions.
Too many iterations of the same thing.
Yeah, it just makes, like, some are great, some of them look awesome, but then occasionally some I think fail.
Well, you remember me, like, years ago, you remember I was really big on collecting different versions of Iron Man armors and Spider-Man suits.
Yeah.
Like, Spider-Man suits was a big
Luke
one
loves
for
Ghost
me.
Rider, he collects lots of them.
Yeah.
Like.
Oh, he'd be an interesting one to just, like, go and visit his place and his collection.
He might kill us. Nah, you're all good.
Oh, man. Yeah, he's an interesting fella, old Luke. But, yeah, so... okay, what were we on to? So Ghost Rider, Squirrel Girl, the Spider-Man PS4 armors.
Yeah, they look, so the figures of them.
Yeah, the images didn't look that good, but then when we were looking at the footage,
the
on
armored
the shop
one did
floor,
look quite nice. Like that was quite a cool set. You know, and
Yeah.
I get it. I do like the fact that now they're starting to make a lot of figures from different games. Like even in other franchises, they give you that one-off version when they're in this armor or clothes.
Yeah,
like, I like
Star
that,
Wars
like,
Black Series.
just for the people that are gamers that might not want to collect all the figures, but they do want that one. So
yeah,
it is good.
Like I've got an Inferno Squad figure that I picked up a few months ago at Toy Mate at Ravina. I was in there and they had on special for like $25 or something was the Inferno Squad figures that were GameStop exclusives.
Yeah,
and they must have just got some old stock in, and like their Black Series they sell for like $15 pretty cheap anyway, because they just have older stock.
Get one when it's that cheap.
Yeah, no, it wasn't.
I'm just saying,
if
you end up seeing an IG-88 that cheap, get one.
Yeah, IG-88's from like the archive wave.
Yeah. I'm
So
just saying,
that's
once
what
they
you
get
keep an eye
cheap,
out
if
for.
you see it. I've seen it in stores now, but he's like, $30 or whatever.
Yeah, no, I know you really like the IG-88. He's a great figure. Like that whole archive wave looks pretty good.
All the Black Series are quite nice.
Yeah, and then we got the Vulture.
Oh yeah,
so they're redoing the Vulture. That's pretty cool.
He was alright.
I'm excited for that because I do have like quite a few of the Sinister Six. I don't have all of them, but Vulture was a character I did really like as a kid.
It's good if you've got other figures, so that's it. If you're still missing certain characters, like
Yeah, see,
finish them off, like.
I'll be honest. I don't really chase these days. It's just X-Men.
Yeah.
X-Men's what I'm focusing on because.
I was just meaning even other collectors as well. It's good like that, like you're saying.
Yeah,
they're doing it. You know.
No, like I love that just in general because that is so good for the rest of the community, and that is a character they've sorely needed to do for a long time.
Yeah, nice.
And the fact that they're doing it, that's fantastic. I would really love to see if they ever did. I don't know if you remember from the animated series, like. He had like this really cool looking armor
from the X-Men animated
series. No, from the Spider-Man animated series, and like.
So is it just called Spider-Man animated, or?
I think it was like Spider-Man
2020 or.
No, it was just Spider-Man the animated series.
Maybe I guess there's a lot that I've seen, and like it's hard to remember.
This was the original one that was on like during the 90s. It ran from 94 to 98, I believe.
And then this. Yeah, I might have seen it.
Yeah, it had about 5 seasons.
Yeah, I would have.
And Venom was in it, Carnage.
Yeah, I would have seen it, but it's just hard to remember.
It was like the original. It sort of ran. I think it was made by the same people that did
some of the other morning.
That did like the X-Men, the animated series.
Yeah, I think I have watched it. I just can't remember like many details.
They even had crossover with Spider-Man.
Yeah,
like
Venom
Spider-Man had a crossover episode with the X-Men animated series.
Yeah, X-Men I was always a fan of, but I didn't watch Spider-Man too much. I liked the thought of X-Men because anyone could be an X-Men, like you could mutate and possibly get powers, but when you're watching like a superhero, you're never going to be that superhero. Like you can't be Superman, you are not, you know what I mean? But X-Men at least gives you that hope of, I could be an X-Men.
Yeah, you
like,
could be a mutant.
Like if you manage to mutate,
If being a mutant was real, yeah.
Yeah, well, that mutants are real, like just not as in regard.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
that's how all evolution works, is a mutation. But I'm saying, so in theory, that's what I'm saying. Like you can watch that show and you don't feel like left out, that you could hopefully become superpowered. But watching Superman or Batman or someone, I always feel like that's them. You can't be them, you know, like.
Yeah.
Like that's why I always loved X-Men as a child. Like
Yeah. Well, the big thing was Stanley was using it more as a
way to vent his emotions and stuff.
No, it was. I think it was more of a commentary, like a commentary on what was going on in society at the time, and you know, it was
like a political sort of thing. Like
just.
I'm not good with enough of what was going on at the time to be able to reference that. Like I believe you, that could be possible.
Yeah, I think like just the prejudice associated with being a mutant in the comics. I think a big inspiration to Stan Lee for that was just the prejudice that was happening in the real world at the time.
Yeah.
So I think that's why X-Men is so powerful. Like at the end of the day,
I think the prejudice is needed. We need Sentinel.
No, but I think that's what makes it such a powerful story, is because at its roots, even the most violent like story, like you read some of the X-Force stuff from like early 2000s, like 2008 or something. There's some really great stuff in there.
Oh yeah.
But there's some really, really great plot in there, just on prejudice of mankind and just what.
You know, I like X-Men. Like it's normally still a sort of relatively grounded universe as far as comic books go,
and
because
superheroes and with
dudes
powers
just like destroying universes and bringing them back, and then dudes growing up overnight, and just it's insane. Where X-Men sort of grounded.
Yeah,
like, you
know. No, you're right. Sort of grounded. I agree. So let's move on. So the She-Hulk. We had a quick look at the She-Hulk figure.
She was alright. I'm not a huge fan of She-Hulk.
Yeah, I don't really care either.
Just like Mongora, what is it? Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Like She-Gora.
Yeah.
Never liked her.
I don't even know why She-Hulk's on the list, because I think I just wrote it down because I was we're watching
ladies.
Yeah, I was writing it down. I didn't write down. We're not going to mention all the Marvel Legends guys, but we will mention a healthy dose of them. So
you did see the Hulk with the gauntlet on his wrist.
That's actually out.
Yeah, well,
that
cool.
particular figure, but I think that gauntlet comes with
someone else,
with one of the newer figures. I'm not too sure.
Oh yeah, cool.
But we were looking at the footage.
And the Hulk had the Infinity
Yeah,
gauntlet.
they had the new Marvel Legends Avengers Endgame wave that has like Shuri, and the Build-A-Figure is Hulk, like Professor Hulk, just in his ripped jeans. But this particular figure had him with the gauntlet on.
The Iron Man version.
Yeah, the Iron Man version of the gauntlet, which was pretty cool. So I don't know if that's interchangeable. Because that's been shown off in that new wave that we saw at the beginning of the video with like, had like Vision and
we'll have to find out then.
Oh no, it was that one we mentioned last week with the Fat Thor Build-A-Figure and the Vision and the Captain America and all those. Yeah, that's the one that comes with the gauntlet. So maybe it comes with an extra gauntlet, or maybe that gauntlet, maybe that one fits on to.
Jeez, look at him.
Yeah, maybe it fits onto that one. I'm not too sure, but that did look pretty cool. And then we've got the Age of Apocalypse Wolverine and Morph. The Morph I'm really excited for because that rounds out the Exiles team a little bit more. Alright.
Keep going.
Yeah, okay. So that rounds out our Exiles team a little bit more with the Morph, because he was one of the founding members, and we just recently got Blink. They're doing X-Man, so that's Nathan Summers, I believe. I don't think they've done a Marvel Legends figure of him before, so that's quite interesting. Strongman, so we saw that.
That looked like a decent
Yeah,
figure.
like that's big, and it's got the new
I wonder
articulation
if
they
it's
use
going to
for
be in one of those
Beast.
big boxes. Maybe he's a big figure.
No, I think he'll either be a builder
Juggernaut
figure.
size,
I think
or
he'll be a
something
builder
yeah.
figure, or he'll come in a pack.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He'll be a bit bigger.
Maybe in another pack. Maybe they'll re-release the Forge, because
Yeah, maybe.
Forge was part of X Factor as well. So, or they could re-release Multiple Man,
Yeah.
because Multiple Man was also there, and he is climbing up and getting a bit harder to find these days. And finally, Doctor Doom.
Doctor Doom. He is a real doctor.
Yeah, so
and he brings real doom.
They're finally doing an original Doctor Doom, which is really
He
cool.
did actually look really nice. Like I liked him. Like Doctor Doom's always been a cool one. Like
I personally don't care about it, but I know a lot of people in the community are super psyched.
I'm not a Legends
so that's
collector,
great.
but I like all the characters.
Well,
So it's good to see the figures, and how they're evolving and getting better. Like I do like seeing it. So.
Yeah. As someone that's been a Marvel Legends collector for many years, pretty much since the inception of the line,
I've got a few.
I do know there has been like a big call for them to redo Doctor Doom, and when they did Doctor Doom in the Iron Man armor, not just recently, a lot of people were pissed off because they were like, "Why can't they give us?" But I guess I guess they were just waiting to.
That's it. Wait,
show
time.
that off. Okay. Okay, so that's it for Marvel Legends.
Oh, nice.
So Ninja Turtles, all the TMNT we were looking at. So like the April, the Casey Jones.
Yeah.
The arcade, so they're doing the arcade ones with the boards and stuff.
That's right, yeah, like from the game, like that. So,
so we're getting the arcade ones again.
Turtles in Time.
Yeah, we're getting these ones in a much nicer colour, which we've mentioned on the show before. But,
which is good for people that haven't got this set, and for fanatics that want them all and get everything.
Yeah, well, I might actually pack these ones away and get the nicely coloured ones and just keep this set as my sealed up San Diego set.
It's villains versus heroes.
Okay, fair enough. But
Vegeta would fuck everyone up.
Okay,
obviously.
alright, sweet. I was just
just
interjecting because I was like, why would Shredder not join forces with the Turtles at this point?
Because he's just going to kill them all with one blast.
Because I'm pretty sure Vegeta would just blow Shredder away, because Shredder would be like, ah!
Yeah, Vegeta would
We should join forces!
Vegeta would blow them all
away.
away. He's on a different power level. Like, Turtles are cool, but different universes, unfortunately, can't compare with certain others.
Okay, but the April O'Neil looks amazing. The leather head, the metal head.
I'd like them to do the Technodrome
Slash.
again.
Oh, that would be cool.
That would be cool, like a Technodrome playset, like a new one.
That would be very
the
intense.
original
Inspired by
the original cartoon. Like so it still has to be the original version, but not the original version toy.
Yeah. No, I get it.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. Even if they just did one room, like a little diorama.
No, but even if they did like one the same size or like a bit bigger, preferably, but like it could be properly comic book coloured.
See, you could actually
imagine it with these colouring that water like sort of cell shaded, so it looks like it's out of the cartoon.
Oh, that would look cool. But what I'm saying is, a good portion of when, especially in that first season, when they're in the Technodrome or when things are going down, it's this big portal and just this bit like the big. It's like a circular sort of pad. It looks like a pizza. It's like cut in like a pizza sort of pattern with like a computer in front of the portal. Now, if they released that and just like something like that, that would be like the perfect little diorama for these sorts of figures, because you'd have so many options for photography just with your Shredder and your Krang.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you'd have that little base, and you could always have the Turtles in there fighting them. And then when they bring out new figures like the Rock Soldiers and stuff, they could then go, okay, here you go, guys. Here's a new laminate that comes with it that you can slide into the back of it or whatever. That has like them coming through the portal. So now you've got the figures. Now you can have, say, you could buy 3 or 4 Rock Soldiers, but the little backing that you put into the diorama has like a heap of them coming out.
Yeah,
so you just have...
it'd be good to have an effect piece that actually has half a figure coming out of it.
Yeah,
you know, like,
even that,
so
like that'd be really good.
And then you build the other one.
And NECA are doing some amazing things with their dioramas.
Like, things are coming out left, right, and centre these days, so it could happen.
Like that diorama I've got behind me, like that you guys can't see. Sorry.
If you just want that to happen, make this video go viral, and trust me, they'll make it.
So that diorama I've got that came with the NECA San Diego, the last NECA San Diego Turtles. They're releasing one of those that's pretty much the same as that.
Yeah, about that one.
Yeah, and that's great. You know, like I'd get 5 of those if I had the space.
Wanting to get it for just backdrop for other figures.
Yeah, just if I had 5 of those, like just to like if I had the space, just to set up all my Marvel Legends and like Batman figures and stuff, just have a big street diorama, and then because they're so well made, you'd have alleys because you've got this awesome side as well. So then you've got alleyways you can put figures into. Like it gives you so many display options.
Modular, like
Yeah. So if I had like a full large room that I could do that with, that would be my big thing. I'd get like 5 of them and just make this big street diorama just with all these different figures.
That's the dream.
Yeah, and then maybe have it higher up, so I can have a slightly lower bit. Yeah. Maybe cut some bits into the actual table, and have build some sewers on some shelves underneath the table.
That'd be nice.
And they have all
just build a whole city in a room somewhere.
Yeah, and just have all the turtle blimps and like all the turtle vehicles and stuff in there in like a little warehouse.
Sick,
that's always been the dream. So next one was the Seeker 3-pack.
The
Transformers.
Yeah, the Rainstorm duo or the Welcoming Committee. I forget which one it is.
Was it blue, yellow, and green?
Yeah, blue, yellow, and green. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, blue, yellow, and green.
The Rainmakers, I think it is. Yeah, that's called. But yeah, it is a good set, and I definitely want to get it like Tetrajets.
I tell you what's like the Transformers Siege line. Like even though I don't collect anything but Beast Wars these days.
Oh, they've stepped it up huge.
Like
now.
Every time you and I go toy shopping and you're looking at Siege figures,
I'll have to bring Jetfire over for you.
I'm honestly a little bit tempted every time I see one of the Starscreams just to buy it because it looks so good in the box.
I'll have to bring Siege Jetfire over for you.
Yeah, you should bring that over for the next episode.
Yeah, I'll do that for you guys.
Awesome. Okay. Unicron.
Yeah, so I mean, unfortunately, I won't be able to talk too long about it, but I could.
So we'll talk more in depth about this one next week, guys.
Like, I won't say what I was going to reveal because that's something that could be a whole episode. But yeah, the new Unicron that's being crowdfunded, it's starting to appear in other stores now. Like other places are slowly advertising that they've got it available, so they are trying to get it out further to the world.
Yeah. But
at the moment, it still needs 6,000 backers in 34 days. It's only hit 2,000 backers, so you know, I hope it happens. But some third parties have already, Zeta Toys have already now teased a Unicron, like shots of a hand and a head. So it's going to be probably that tall off the ground, you know. So we'll see. We've got some competition, so maybe Hasbro will still release it anyway without the crowdfunding.
But, that'll be cool.
You know, I think they're still going to need at least to hit half the target.
Okay. Okay. Well, we'll touch more on that next week.
Yeah. Just because I'm short on time, guys. Unfortunately.
Plunder Berserk line. Those goblin things we were looking at.
So I don't know the actual, you know, franchise, but the figures themselves, they look kind of cool.
I think it's like a third party sort of thing.
It was a game, I think, or something. I don't know, but like
I'm not sure. I think it's just.
Oh, it was just that's it. That was it's a new toy.
I think that's what it is. Like it's a new collector's sort of
little goblin guys.
Yeah, like they're cool looking. It could be from something. Drop a comment down below if it's from a franchise or something you guys know about.
But yeah, no, I'm interested to see what they look like. You know, I wouldn't mind one or two.
Yeah. So hopefully next week. I haven't got a shipping notification from Toys and Beyond yet, but. I did pay for that last week, the new X-Force Wendigo wave.
Oh, no.
So that's like the guy from Alpha Flight in like the red and white outfit.
Yeah.
So Wendigo's the Build-A-Figure. You've got an X-Force Wolverine in his black outfit. Nightcrawler. Boom Boom. Cannonball. And Mr. Sinister. So we might have those next week to play around with on the toy table, so we can both have a good look at those.
We'll definitely have some toys next week. For the next
that'll
video,
be good.
so.
The new SH figures, old Luke from the end of Last Jedi.
Yeah.
And the Han Solo from Force Awakens, the new SH figures one.
I didn't like the Luke, but I didn't like the Han Solo. Looked good.
Yeah, I personally don't mind the Luke. I'm expecting the 3 3/4 inch vintage series one to be
it looks better. I just didn't like that.
It's on its way here now from Big Bad Toy Store.
Yeah, nice.
So hopefully we'll have that on the table in the next week or two, and we can have a play around with that.
Yeah,
because that actually looks really cool. That's why I pre-ordered it. It cost me stupid money because Big Bad Toy Store's in America, so I think it cost me like $45 for one 3 3/4 inch figure.
That's alright though. Yeah.
But I get it at release, so that's alright.
It's better to have the figure.
Yeah, the Mafex Hush Batman.
Oh yeah.
With that beautiful cape, that looks amazing.
A nice cape. That is actually a good cloth cape. So.
And then they're doing the Dark Knight as well.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, the fat old Batman. From Dark Knight Returns. Yeah. So that's...
Yeah, nice.
They both look really good. I don't know if I'll get the Dark Knight. But the Hush one, I'm... Like, you know me, I'm pretty stern on sticking with my Dragon Ball and pretty much my Dragon Ball and my X-Men, Marvel Legends, but
you're a Batman fan. You like a bit of Bat.
Yeah, that. Well, mainly Batman Beyond.
He likes a bit of Bat on his man.
But that that Hush Batman, I do really.
Yeah, he does look pretty cool. I'll admit.
Yeah. And then there's the Mafex Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse figures.
Yeah.
They look really cool. So we've got like the adult Peter Parker in his 40s, like the.
That's right. Yeah. It's just done scanning. It's his computer about to blow up.
Sorry, guys. So we got, overweight, fucking out of shape Spider-Man in his 40s with his
sweatpants
and his jacket.
Yeah.
And they look like they're stitched cloth.
Yeah.
So that's really cool. And then we've got Miles Morales, Spider-Man.
That figure looks really good.
So he's got the Spider-Man outfit underneath, and then he's got his clothes that he wears.
That's right, a whole bunch of accessories. That looks really good.
Yeah, so that's really cool. And then the last one we've got is the comic painted Spider-Man.
Yeah, that one I'm not too fond of, but that's just because the figure looks good. But,
same here.
I'm not a comic fan, so I don't really...
I would be interested to see them redo the Wolverine. That I don't think it hasn't come out yet, but when they release that Wolverine, I'd be interested to see them redo that one in that style.
In that style.
I think that would be quite interesting. But how about games? You played anything this week?
I don't think I have. No, unfortunately.
No, I haven't had time. I think I've played about
just waiting for the Final Fantasy VII remake now, really.
I sat here for 40 minutes last night trying to get a game of Halo online. I got one game. No, every time it'd join a game, and then everyone it'd just drop out. I don't know if it was the connection or what was going on.
Maybe they're just not monitoring their servers anymore or maintaining them.
I'm not too sure, but it was anyway. I was trying to play some of that. I finally got a game. Got slaughtered because I haven't played Halo in 5 or 6 years since I switched back to PS3.
You need to start on the normal missions for play a campaign or something.
I'm playing the campaign, but with the online, you've just got to get into it.
That's what I mean. You play the campaign a little bit at least to just warm up.
Yeah, that is true. Back. But the thing that fucks me up is I'm pretty sure the controls slightly change throughout the games.
They have, yeah.
And that's what throws me off is I keep going to revert back to some controls, and then I'll be playing a different game,
And it's slightly
And it's
changed.
the controls I was trying to use the day before, but now I'm playing a different Halo. And
yeah, that's why I stopped playing multiple games. It just confuses me.
yeah, so I'm just gonna stick with one and I'm just gonna stick with one and just try and do that when I get some time. I'm also thinking about rebuying Pokemon Let's Go Eevee on the Switch because I bought that and Pikachu when it came out, but I gave Eevee to Jess.
Yeah, damn.
And now Jess isn't around. That's now.
Yeah, well, no, you should get that one.
Yeah, so I'm gonna get that and play through that because I never got to play through that. So and I did want to restart Let's Go, but Michael fucking reminded me that he's like, dude, if you delete your game, you're gonna lose your Mew. Because you get Mew with the Pokeball.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've got to not
delete it. No,
delete that. Yeah. But yeah, so not much in the way of gaming news this week, unfortunately.
Oh, that's all right. But yeah, no, same.
Well, not gaming news or anything
just
to talk
us,
about
just
or
us
anything
playing.
that's. Oh, actually, I do have one thing, but I think you were with me when we were down at EB the other day. I pre-ordered Pokemon Sword and Shield.
So,
yeah, like the double pack tin edition. So that's cool. But yeah, that's it for anything gaming related.
Yeah, pretty much. That's about it, I think. Really.
Yeah, I think that just about wraps it up for this week. Yeah, I did my SH Figure Arts review for Goku. Really great figure. Had a lot of fun playing with the 3 that I've got. And I did a bit of rearranging in my SH, if you noticed.
I hadn't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
been a busy day.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so I guess we'll wrap it up for now, guys. And, John, where can they find you?
You can find me on Facebook at Robo Toys or at Alatnarat Corporation or just John Ryan, really. Or they can find me through your page, probably.
Yeah, Galick Toys. Okay, and if you guys enjoyed today's video, don't forget to drop a like down below. If you're not already a subscriber, do consider hitting that subscribe button. It all really helps the channel out. And yeah, you can follow us on Facebook at Galick Toys. Thank you as always for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video, guys. Bye for now.
Cheers, guys.